Great to have you back, CA fans. I'm Bobby Broyles, along with Kelly McCarthy for the women's edition of CA Hoops Weekly, powered by Under Armour. Just like on the men's side, the women's schedule went all out of whack because of Winter Storm Jonas last week, Kelly.
Not a lot of games last week, Bobby, but plenty this week.
Yep.
The only game played on Sunday was Towson at Hofstra. The Pride won, and they'll remain a game up on JMU for first place for the time being. The Dukes won't make up their postponed game at Charleston until March. Craziness, Bobby, craziness.
Absolutely. Hopefully the weather will cooperate this week because there's some great matchups beginning Friday night at 7 on CA.TV as JMU plays host to Delaware.
This is a great weekend for CA Hoops. So many key matchups, and there could be a little shakeup in the standings by weekend's end. The Dukes are hosting a Blue Hens team that has won 5 of its last 6 games, but Delaware was just in action on Tuesday, while JMU has been off for a week due to the winter weather. JMU might have the fresher legs, but they need to make sure they come out strong in this one. The Dukes have won 5 straight, but they've gotten down early a couple times and even saw a big lead slip away at Towson. Being off for so long, they need to avoid a slow start. But the best part of this game is going to be the matchup between 2 outstanding rookies in JMU's Kayla Cooper-Williams and UD's Nicole Anabozi. Both are huge on the boards and can score. Cooper-Williams has grabbed 10 or more rebounds in 4 straight, while Anabozi is the Hens' leading rebounder and one of their top scorers. That's the future of the league right there.
Indeed. Also Friday night at 7 on CA.TV, Hofstra travels to Drexel.
Hofstra's been on a tear lately. Winners of 5 straight, they sit atop the standings and are 15-3 on the season, their best start in program history. We've talked about it before that it's a total team effort for the Pride. If Crystal Luciano is having a tough night shooting, Kelly Loftus is right there to drop in 20 points. Darius Falk and Angie White can be factors on different nights or even the same night. And Ajane Durant has been consistent all year long. Hofstra loves to play up tempo, and Drexel, well, they love to slow offenses down and really control possessions. The best part about this matchup is that there's always something different and exciting when these two teams get together. And on top of that, it's a really important game in terms of the standings.
We'll stay with the Dragons as they will be on the American Sports Network and the Heritage Sports Radio Network on Sunday at 5 as they welcome Delaware to the DAC. These two teams played another tight one not too long ago, Kelly.
9 days, Bobby. 9 days since these two rivals last met. It was another classic battle. The Dragons saw a double-digit first-half lead disappear by the end of the third quarter, and after a seesaw fourth quarter, the game was decided on an unusual 6-point possession, which gave Drexel the 54-53 win. The main factor was execution. Delaware wasn't focused at the beginning, and Drexel took advantage by rushing the Blue Hens into shots. On the defensive end, Delaware struggled with execution and made some mistakes. But we saw late in the fourth quarter, the tables turned, and the Blue Hens executed and put themselves right back into it. These are rivals who met just over a week ago. There's going to be a lot of emotion carried over. Whoever's able to push that aside and execute will come out on top.
Now here's a look at the rest of this week's schedule around CAA women's basketball.
Anything can happen. Everybody knows what's on the line.
It's a chance to go to the NCAA tournament. You got everybody in the same venue fighting for one thing. Everyone's just gloves off and let's go.
The Madness of March is back at the Showplace Arena. The 2016 CAA Women's Basketball Tournament returns to Upper Marlboro, Maryland, March 9th through the 12th. 10 teams, each vying to cut down the nets on the way to the NCAA tournament. Experience the excitement. Visit CAAsports.com for tickets and championship information.
CAsports.com will have all the information you need regarding links to live stats, video, and audio coverage.
You can also continue to follow the league on Facebook and Instagram by searching CA Sports, and we're also on Twitter at CA Basketball and using the hashtag CA Hoops.
The CA.TV crew will be back on campus again this week at Drexel. You can check out the sights, sounds, and highlights from our coverage this weekend in Philadelphia on our CA Sports Overtime blog, and be sure to check out our In Focus feature on the Dragons on Thursday on CAsports.com.
That Sarah Curran really can cook. That's all I'm saying.
That's kind of making me hungry right now to think about it. Anyway, all of y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy the games this week.